Hey y'all, Donald here with Floating Feathers Kayak Fly Fishing School, bringing you another tips and tricks on kayak fishing and kayak fly fishing. Today we're talking about knives, and knives that you can use for a multitude of things. If you ever see me on the water, you are going to see me wearing my life jacket or PFD, and there will be a knife on me at all times. And you may not be able to see that knife, but in this case, I happen to be using a knife from NRS. So is the life jacket. But this is a great little knife. It has a blunt point on it. This is the same knife. It has a blunt point instead of a sharp point. So I don't have to worry about puncturing myself, or especially if you're in an inflatable kayak or something like that, inflatable paddleboard, a sharp blunt point or sharp point, not the best idea. If you happen to drop that, you may puncture something. So blunt point works really well. What also works about a blunt point is that it works as a screwdriver in an emergency situation, so it works really, really well for that. This knife from NRS actually has a straight side on both sides and a small serrated edge and a large serrated edge. So I use this, hopefully never actually, but I like to have this just in case I need it for rescue. If I happen to turn over and I have, say, an anchor line that's caught up on something and I can't get it undone, or it's wrapped around my leg, or if I have anything, like a rod tether or a paddle leash or anything like that, that I can cut that as quickly as possible, if I'm ever wrapped up in that. If I'm ever stranded, say storm comes in and I'm left, paddling to the nearest shore and it's nowhere near where I wanted to be or nowhere near a shelter. A knife like this can really help save your life, literally helping you build a shelter, protect yourself, anything like that. Now, I like this knife because even on the life jacket, it's not coming out. Okay, I don't have to worry about unfolding it like a pocket knife. It's not coming out no matter what happens until you squeeze these two releases and that knife pops out. And when it comes back in, I can do this all one-handed. If I was wearing it, it would go right back in there. There we go. So I like that knife for that reason. It has that nice safety catch, and I can probably do that better here, but there's the knife, and it goes right back in place. Now, it doesn't say you have to spend that much on a knife. I just want you to be able to have a knife somewhere on you that you can get to quickly and easily. And I always advise wearing a PFD. And if you're wearing your PFD, which you should be, keep your knife in that PFD or attached to the PFD. Now, that doesn't say you have to go out and get a knife like that. You can get any knife if you just have a knife sitting around, such as this. Straight edge works. There's nothing wrong with a straight edge knife. It will cut most anything you need it to. It'll help cut your fishing line. It'll help cut some of the 550 cord, anything like that. It's not going to help you cut down a small tree unless you need to, but it is better than nothing. So a small pocket knife with a locking blade that I like, that way it doesn't fold back in to get you, is a great little addition as well. And I have a third style that I like to have, that I keep in my spare box just in case. And this knife is a folding knife, has a belt clip. Sometimes I'll put that on my belt. Sometimes I'll just clip it to the back of the seat. But this knife is just a little more heavy duty. And this knife is helping if I have to just cut something like a 550 cord to tether something down in the river, or I'm going out in the ocean, say a strap broke or something. This knife works really, really well for that. And that way, that knife keeps sharp in my emergency situations when I need it. So this works really well. Again, it's a locking blade, so it doesn't go anywhere. It has a little bit of serration on it. And it works really good for cutting fly line. Excuse me, don't cut your fly line. Leaders, tippets, things like that, if you don't have your nippers. So it works really well for that. So that is kind of my tip for knives. We've got a few different styles here. I always recommend carrying a knife with you. It could literally save your life one day. So again, Donald with Floating Feathers Kayak Fly Fishing School. This has been a tips and tricks on knives. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time.